Hello, America. I'm Joanna, California. The year is 1972, and this is Channel 72 News. Today, the American and the Soviet governments took one of their biggest steps towards ending the Cold War tension. Both countries have agreed on an anti-ballistic missile treaty. To talk about it, I'm here today with President Richard Nixon and a surprise guest, Nikita Khrushchev. Both men are here to answer some dire questions us Americans and Russians have about the historical missile treaty.
I'm very happy to be here, Joanna.
I'm happy to be in this great capitalist nation.
So tell us, why exactly did you two come to such an agreement? Everyone in the world agrees that you're both very different. On what grounds did you decide to settle this?
Russia is a very tired place. We are tired and cold. America is fine. There is no need for a missile fight. We already have that in Cuba.
It's time for this to come to an end, Joanna. The nation needs to focus on more important issues, like the importance of tape recorders in the upcoming election.
That's right. And big balls in progress.
You heard it here first, folks. I'm Joanna, California. A strange chemical has been found today in the water reserves of St. Louis, Missouri. The chemical is known to make anyone who consumes it very cranky. Many people have already found out the hard way.
Can you explain how you feel?
Shut up.
Are you going to sue the water company?
Can you stop talking to me?
Thank you for your time.
Get that camera out of my face, please.
Here we have another victim of the chemical leak. How has this affected you and your family?
Get the camera out of my face.
Wait, please, one more question.
I said stop recording me.
Thanks
Now.
for your time.
That's crazy, Johnny. In lighter news, recent reports tell us that Bobby Fischer stands a good chance at making history today. This year's annual World Chess Championship has received unprecedented attention, as this is the first time in 32 years since the championship match has been contested by anyone other than two Russians. Even more noteworthy is that this year's match is between a Russian and an American. The results of this match could prove to be a powerful political statement. Oh, what's that? This just in. Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky are set to play their next and possibly final game. Now we bring you live to the Larsenadal Arena in Reykjavik, Iceland. Our reporter, Jack Gardner, is on the scene.
Thank you, Bailey. Bobby Fischer currently leads 11.5 to 7.5 games. And he only needs one more win to become the first American chess world champion. And already people are calling this the match of the century.
Let's hope so, Jack. I heard this match has already been pretty eventful. Is that right?
That's right, Joanna. This match has lasted over 2 weeks now, and Fischer has made a powerful comeback over Spassky's early lead. But 6 out of the 7 games has been draws. But no one can say for sure who will win.
Sounds like things are heating up, Jack. What's happening over there?
What do you mean? Can't you zoom in? Yeah, good, try that. Is that working? So we're having a few difficulties here.
Jack, what's happening?
So I think the important thing is that we got to film here in the first place.
What seems to be the problem, Jack?
Fischer won't let any cameras near the match. He says it's a distraction, so yeah, he'll try to quit the game. I mean, you can't really expect us to record it. We're really sorry about this.
Okay, for our next story.
No, I can fix this. Just hold on. He moved pawn to e4.
Anyway, as you all know, the Watergate complex was broken into last week. But despite massive media attention, little is known at this time about the break-in. New developments in the case seem to arise on a daily basis. To help us make sense of this mess, we've asked expert Tim Hill to answer our questions on the subject. Mr. Hill, thank you for joining us today. So, Mr. Hill, many have been wondering, why break into the DNC building at all? What do you think the perpetrators were looking for?
They're probably looking for information to help themselves in the debate against the Democrats in the presidential election.
Very interesting, Mr. Hill. One of the suspects of the DNC scandal was a former CIA agent, James Martin. Do you think the CIA may have been involved in the break-in?
Is it really possible to know anything the CIA does?
2 other suspects were Cuban. Is there a possibility that this is a communist plot?
It's all Castro. He's behind everything.
And how do you think this will affect the future of American politics?
I don't think it'll be a big deal at all.
We should.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hill. Be sure to tune in January as we'll bring you live footage from the upcoming Watergate trial. But before we get to that, up next on Channel 72 News is an entertainment report.
One of the newer shows, Hawaii Five-0, has become a hit across America, with Jack Lord as the main actor, and he is also the director. This show made its way into the top 20 with action-packed episodes. Another television show, All in the Family, is about a family man working hard, trying to teach his family about the world from his point of view. All in the Family is a comedy drama series that first aired January 12, 1971, and it's working its way higher and higher onto the charts. The lead actor is the lovely Carol O'Connor, who is starring as Archie Bunker. Pong, the first video game to have commercial success, has been released. This amazing and fun yet simple addictive tennis game has been getting very popular. 2 players rotate knobs, controlling the movement of paddles to hit a ball back and forth. This electronic game is very popular among young Americans.
We're going to have to wrap things up here on Channel 72 News. But before we go, we have a brief weather forecast from our weatherman, Xander Ertman.
Thanks so much, Bailey. If you look at our weather map we have here, we have a cold front moving in from the south. So if you're in California, Arizona, you can expect some nice cooler weather. Unfortunately, in the north, the heat wave will continue as another warm front is moving in. In the Midwest, we're going to have some rainy, mild to heavy storms, so I'd be sure to bring a raincoat for that.
And that's all for Channel 72 News.
Jack. Those are what, are you afraid? Come on, get on the front, man. Yeah.